This roleplay demonstrates two sales calls between Live Nation and Earnhardt Ford. The first call focuses on building rapport and understanding the client's needs through a consultative sales approach. The second call focuses on presenting a customized sponsorship solution addressing concerns and sealing the deal. The roles include a Live Nation salesperson and the Chief Marketing Officer of Earnhardt Ford.
From Live Nation. Thanks again for taking the time to connect with me today. I know you've got a busy schedule, so I really appreciate your time. So let's get right to it. Before we get into anything specific, I'd love to learn a little bit more about Earnhardt Ford's current marketing strategy so I can make sure that we are bringing things that actually align with your goals.
Absolutely. I appreciate your approach here. We're definitely open to some new opportunities right now, especially ones that are going to help us expand beyond what we're currently doing. I feel like we're just kind of stuck as a company right now.
Gotcha. That's great to hear. To start, what would you think your primary target is at the moment?
Our main focus in terms of target audience right now is going to be males between the age of 18 and 34. That's where we see a lot of opportunity, especially with truck buyers and performance vehicle enthusiasts.
Perfect. That demographic actually overlaps really well with our live music audience and especially with our concerts and festivals that we plan. Are there any specific vehicle models or product lines you're prioritizing this year?
Yeah, so something we really want to prioritize this year is going to be trucks. That's going to be the main priority, along with some of our newer performance models that will be on the side. But we're really trying to position ourselves as more of a lifestyle-driven company rather than an impulse or status-driven company.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I like hearing that actually. Positioning vehicles is a big part of what we do, and it really fits naturally into the entertainment industry. So, at the moment, what would you say is your goals for the next 6 to 12 months?
So I would say over the next 6 to 12 months, we're really looking to increase that brand awareness, especially with the younger audience. But more importantly, what we want to do is drive traffic into the actual dealerships themselves. We just want people coming in and out as much as possible, as much foot traffic as we can get.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, not just impressions, but real engagement that leads to action is a big thing you're looking for. So, what's been your experience so far with your current sponsorships, like sports teams, any other teams you might be partnered with, or any partnerships you got going on?
So our past partnerships have been very good in terms of visibility. I just think that the main issue we've run into so far is that our endorsements and partnerships have been pretty passive. So people are seeing the brand, but they're not ever getting a chance to interact with the brand, and that's what we're really shooting for here.
Got it. That's unfortunately a really common challenge that people face. And one advantage that we have here at Live Nation is the ability to create interactive and in-person experiences, not just a logo placement. I also wanted to ask, how important is it for you to incorporate things like employee engagement or client entertainment into a partnership?
I appreciate you asking that. Over here, we're a very family-based company, and it's very important to us. So we would like to have tickets just to give out to employees or business partners from time to time. It's just something that we like to do for our people here.
Perfect. That's something that we can definitely build into your bundle. I also understand you're interested in possibly showcasing vehicles at events. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you're envisioning there?
Yeah, so in terms of showcasing the vehicles at events, what we really want to do is get fans to not only see but interact with the vehicles. So we want them to get the chance to sit in the vehicle, maybe take some pictures, just really hands-on, like get a feel for the car themselves.
Gotcha. That's a great idea. And it's exactly the kind of activation that performs really well at concerts. So, based on everything that you've shared with me today, I think there's a strong opportunity to create something that's both engaging and memorable for your team. We'll plan another meeting, and there we will discuss a few different things. Experimental vehicle displays is something we'll prioritize for you. Ticket and hospitality packages is something you also would like to focus on, so we'll definitely bring that. Digital and on-site branding opportunities is something that we'll also try to prioritize. And if you're open to it, I think it would be a great idea for your team to bring any initial ideas from of their own so we can collaborate.
Sounds good. I really appreciate what you're bringing to the next meeting, and we'll do our best to come prepared. We are looking forward to seeing what you got for us.
Absolutely. I appreciate your time.
All right, thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day.
You too, man.
Hi, Mark. It's great to connect again. I know your time is limited today, so I'll keep this focused and hit the key points. From our last conversation, here's what I've heard as your main priorities: reaching a younger 18 to 34 audience, creating a more interactive and engaging brand experiences, and showcasing trucks and performance vehicles, driving measurable traffic back to your dealership. Does that sound accurate? Perfect. Based that, I put together a recommendation that I think aligns really well with your goals. I suggest starting with our Concert Gold package with the option to scale up depending on the performance. This package includes
That all sounds good, but I do have a few concerns. First, how do we know that this will actually translate into sales? Second, what about other auto brands? Are we going to be competing with them? And third, what's the best way to structure the investment?
those are really valid concerns, and I'm glad you brought them up. We provide detailed reporting, including digital impressions and engagement metrics, on site interaction data, and opportunities for lead captures through promotions or QR codes. We even tie specific offers to your dealerships so you can directly track traffic coming from the campaign. We're on we're very strategic about partnerships in each category. For a partner like Earnhardt, we can structure the agreement to include a category exclusive or limited competition, so you're not directly competing with other auto brands in the same activation space. To start, I recommend a package based approach, like the Gold Plan. It gives you flexibility, allows you to test performance, and still delivers strong exposure if results meet expectations. We can expand into a larger multi city campaign.
That makes sense. I like the idea of starting with something scalable.
Exactly. That's why you're not overcommitting upfront, but you still get meaningful impact. Based on everything we discussed, I really believe that this partnership puts Earnhardt Ford in a position to connect with a younger audience in a way that stands out from traditional advertising. If you're comfortable, the next step will be moving forward with the gold package, so we can begin planning your activation.
I think that's a good starting point. Let's move forward with the gold package and see how it performs.
Fantastic. We're excited to partner with you. I'll send over the agreement along with a timeline and next steps so we can get everything rolling. Looking forward to building something great together.